Today I'm going to be sharing with you my most recent Vivobarefoot purchase, and that is the Tracker FG hiking boot. I'm really excited about this video because this is my first pair of barefoot boots, so I'm going to be telling you all about why I bought them. This is kind of an unboxing video as I haven't worn them outside yet, so let's just get right into it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me in today's video. If you're new here, my name is Meg. If you've already watched my videos, then you'll know that I've been purchasing a few pairs recently of barefoot shoes. I now currently own 4 pairs, so my original Primus FG Trails, which were the first ones I ever bought a couple of months ago. I also own a pair of Addies, which are kind of smart casual pumps, which I did a video on 2 weeks ago. And I own a pair of barefoot sandals from Vivobarefoot as well, which I did a review video on a week ago, and now I have a new pair of boots, so I'm super excited about these and I'm just going to be running through them with you. I haven't worn them outside, like I say, so I can't comment on wearing them for long periods of time, but I have worn them around the house, and the first thing I'm going to say is that they are ridiculously comfortable. I wouldn't have expected anything less, to be honest. This video isn't sponsored, I'm not affiliated with Vivobarefoot in any way. I'm just an average person who is on a new barefoot journey, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. So the Tracker FG boot. I got this boot from the Revivo website. I've mentioned them in all of my previous videos because apart from my first pair, which was the Primus Trail FG2s, all of my Vivobarefoot shoes so far have been second-hand from their Revivo website, so from their refurbishing website. So these have been refurbished. I'm just going to make sure that you can see. So they have brand new soles, which I always think is amazing, and these were a grade great, I think, if I remember correctly, because anything above that grade I couldn't afford. So they do a good, great, excellent and never worn grade, and I'm pretty happy with the condition of them. There is some tiny sort of wear marks on the toe part there, but nothing that I'm really concerned about. I think you can see where they've kind of re-glued them a little bit, but other than that, I'm really happy with them. And to be perfectly honest, aside from the fact that they were too expensive, if I got a better grade or a higher up grade, they're going to be worn, you know, hiking and through mud potentially and forests and things like that. So to be honest, as long as the soles are in good condition, which they are, they're perfectly brand new, I'm not too bothered. I don't really want to spend any more. I think they were £115. I could be wrong though. Originally they're something like, I think 185, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I will try to double check. So yeah, I'm super happy with them. I haven't worn them outside yet. So they're waterproof, I don't know if I just said that, and they have been refurbished. They are leather. I've said this in all my previous videos. I'm happy to buy second-hand leather or used leather as a vegan. And yeah, I'm just really excited about them. So these are the firm ground soles, so they're the Tracker FGs. And I'm really happy with the size of them. I'm happy with the amount of room in the toe box. I'm just really loving them so far. And what I wanted to do in this video is show you the pair that I owned previously. So this is a conventional pair that I owned long before I found out about barefoot shoes, and I just wanted to show you a few differences and just, I guess, run through with you. If you're interested in barefoot shoes or a barefoot hiking boot, then this is something that I guess I really wanted to point out. And the difference you'll notice straight away, these are a pair of Mountain Warehouse extreme waterproof boots. They're barely a year old, and I got these last year as a gift. I've worn them a couple of times, and so what I wanted to show you was the difference in the toe box. Now, I really hope that you can see that. The lighting isn't great, I do appreciate that. But basically you can see here how the conventional one goes in at a point at the front of the toe into like a V shape, and then you can see, oh, I can't hold both of those at the same time, and then you can see how the barefoot boot is straight down the big toe side, which is how it should be, and then has got lots of room here. It doesn't go into a point shape. So this is the natural shape of our toe box or our toes. So this is much more natural, much better for us. Now, I will say that these boots, when they were bought for me last year, I thought these were the best things since sliced bread. You know, they were a gift, so I was very grateful for them. And they were the most expensive pair of shoes I'd ever had. They were the fanciest highest quality pair of shoes I'd ever owned. You know, I'm not somebody who's ever been used to having expensive things or luxury things, so to me this was a luxury. I think they were £85 in the sale, so for me that was a lot, and I was really grateful for them. I thought that they were amazing. They made me feel quite strong as well when I wore them. I don't know if that makes any sense, but because they were higher off the ground and they're quite robust and they're quite, you know, they're quite a sturdy boot. So they were really special to me when these were bought. So getting these was not a light decision. Like I say, I've never had expensive things in my life really, but the moment I tried these on, I noticed the difference. Well, the first thing I noticed was how much higher or lower, closer to the ground they were. I hope that you can see this. I mean, you can see, you know, you can see the difference. And the second biggest thing that I noticed was the freedom in the ankle and just how supple and just, yeah, the freedom of movement in the ankle. Also, obviously, inevitable, which is the amount of room that your toes have. And that's, yeah, the first two things that I noticed, being closer to the ground. Although I haven't worn them outdoors yet, they just feel a lot more nimble. I think that's the right word. A lot more flexible. You feel that you have a lot more freedom of movement. And then I put these back on to kind of compare them. And like I said, when I bought these, I thought they were absolutely amazing. And I still do. It's just that you instantly notice the difference. The heel is very rigid. The boots are ridiculously heavy in comparison. You know, they're really high off of the ground. So the muscles in your feet aren't working. And I know I say this in all my barefoot shoes, but the more my journey moves on, the more I realise that this makes sense. And so this wasn't a light-hearted decision. You know, these have barely been worn as far as I'm concerned. But they are practically brand new. They're very valuable to me, and I've never had a fancy pair of walking boots like this. But I definitely noticed the rigid feeling in the ankle. You can't feel the floor beneath you, and also just the fact that it goes in at a point there. I just instantly noticed the difference, and I put these on and I just felt more liberated. It felt more natural. It felt like that's how you're supposed to interact with the ground, and I could feel my ankle was able to, you know, do its own thing, and my toes are able to spread. So these are going to be cleaned up and I'm going to be selling them on. I've still got the original box. So whilst, you know, they are still special to me, and they were very special at the time, and they do a good job, I'm definitely noticing that these are the way forward, and these feel a lot more natural and a lot more comfortable and a lot more just free, I guess, and made for your feet instead of, I don't know, made for fashion perhaps, I'm not sure. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. There's not much more I can say about them for the time being because I haven't worn them outdoors yet, but I will definitely do an updated review of what it's like actually wearing them if that's something that you'd be interested in. If you are interested in barefoot shoes, or you're new to the journey yourself, a bit like I am, then, you know, definitely consider these. They are quite expensive, so I would recommend checking out their Revivo website. I always say this in my videos, it's a great way if you're new to the journey. It's really helped me. Their main website is quite limited in terms of vegan options. A lot of them are leather, and I'm not prepared to buy leather new, so these being used leather have given me more options and more choices, and I'm really happy with them. I'm going to be selling the other ones. Like I say, not a light-hearted decision, but yeah, this definitely makes a lot more sense, and I can wear them with all sorts of thicknesses of socks, and I just can't wait to actually get out and start adventuring in them. So thanks for watching another barefoot video from myself. I hope that you found this useful. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also make sure to hit that notification bell to get updates on new videos from myself, and share this video with anybody if you think it might help them as well. In the meantime, take care and stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!